stream. I didn't stream for recent time. There were some reasons. I'm back today. So I'm glad that today we can try to reach 2800 at Blitz and try to make it possible. Alright, here we are. And now we will try to make the things working out. Okay, let's get started. Let's get in the games pretty much soon. And we will see what will happen as well. So this is basically the plan and the goal. And let's start with the game number 1. I'll be playing 3 minutes. We got a game against 2600. Let's go g6. Maybe run bishop g7. Now d6. And I think there will be knight d7 as well with the next move e5. So here I'm playing modern defense overall. And I'm trying to maintain some pressure around the white center. So now I'll be playing knight f6, trying to put the pressure on the e4 pawn. And here we basically reach some sort of the king's Indian situation and the structures. So it will be a good question what to do right here. And now my opponent has to decide. He goes knight bishop e3. I'll go knight g4, try to put the pressure. And here there's a possibility to go back, also to take, but also to castle. It feels like a pretty much normal idea. And right now, yeah, pretty much expected. I can take or go back. So if I take, he takes, maybe I go here, or I just go back as well. I think that works either way. Now I can take and play this move, or I can play b6 with an idea of going bishop b7. And finally hitting the pawn on e4. So b6, bishop b7, try to pull the pressure on e4. Can't really do any source of the attacks around g5 or with the knight or the bishop. So now he goes rook c1. He might play c5. What he might do, I can take here, and now I can go bishop b7. Hit the pawn. If he does f3, it would actually create some weakness around his king side. So he does bishop f3, which regularly allows me to get a bishop pair. I might first go rook e8 and now threaten to play knight f3. Most likely he has to do knight d5, but we're about to see what is about to happen over here. That's a good question, by the way. Okay, goes knight d5. I can take, and I can after that take here. I believe it should be pretty good option for black. Now there might be even f5 in some moments. Okay, he does rook e1. I can take, I can go c6, c6, knight f4. How is c6 performing? Knight f4, maybe queen f6. Queen f6. It's difficult for my opponent to start an attack, so that's one of the main resources and the reasons why this should be quite good, I would say. Should be quite okay. Okay, he goes back, knight e2. I can do c5. I can trade. Bring up a pawn. Now c5. Because he could maybe play knight b5 as well, but Preparing g5, maybe d5. Also potentially taking on f3. Ruining his structure. Might be an option. But I'm not completely sure though. My opponent is taking his time, so that's quite interesting. Okay, let's go there. d5, threatening d4. Let's get into this. Okay. That's it. Winning the game. So my opponent had the problems, generally speaking. He actually had the line issues. Okay, I'll just set up the 3 lines going on. We don't need 4 here. This is all fine. Yeah, now white just has a incredibly serious issue. That's good. It's just winning at this point. So that was pleasant though. That was pleasant. Here we have a first win of the day. And now let's see. Overall speaking, so I'll just get into next game. We can keep going. e4. Okay, let's go g6. Bishop g7, d6, a6, b5, and then a3, not a really great option. So now I play bishop b7, knight d7, and c5. Black is very comfortable with everything happening over here. Now knight f6, castles, rook c8. Get the rook in the game. He does e5. Take. This feels like a move which can actually give black some comfortability overall speaking with the position. Okay, I can try this and this, but I don't think it works. I can take here. That might be a very good option. Just take the bishop pair. I feel like this is fine. Okay, queen takes. Let's go here. Need to find the right plans. Which isn't very simple. So I can let my opponent a little bit being searching for more rather than myself. Alright, so there's some ideas over here. The sacrificing. But that can be like a problem. Okay, maybe. Maybe just going back and then bishop d5. Let's give one check. I'm threatening to take on f4, by the way. So this might be helpful for black as well. But we are about to see. Queen f4, take. I feel like this giving this type of exchange works out. Because there's a bishop pair, so black should be careful. Black should be totally fine. More or less. Okay, I can still take here though. Can't really take because of taking. And if he takes with the queen, there's a queen takes d2. So now I'm threatening mate. Okay, queen d2. Yeah, this endgame is now winning as well. Alright, let's go here, threatening queen h3. There's also queen d4. Let's go queen d4 now. Give a check. Go there. Rook c8. Queen d7. Rook c2. Okay. Push. Just simplifying is good enough for these types of positions. Four knights attack. Hello. Let's go over here. And we have a checkmate. Okay. That was a very good game in the modern defense. Very good game. 2 games in a row. Getting 2 wins. And finally, very good gameplay after a long time, guys. After a long time. Yeah, this was all good as well. It was all working towards the position properly. Aha, I had bishop e5 right away over here. Didn't really knew that was super powerful, generally speaking. But after he made a blunder here, it was pretty good. Yeah, that was nice. That was pretty good one. We got the win as well. Okay, let's go towards the next game. e4. Okay, let's get the French. e5. a3. All right. Queen g4 and h5. I feel like it's a good option. Get the pressure. Rook f3, queen f4, and g4 is the idea over here. So my opponent has to be kind of careful about his ideas. He has to find probably this move, bishop e8, but there's still g4 coming up, and bishop h3, g5 later on. Bishop h3 and g5. That's what I feel like is a solution. And he has to be very careful about his ideas. Queen b2 was maybe the idea, but didn't work out. Let's go there, threatening this. Okay, now I can pull this on the board. And h6. Maybe even this craziness. Yeah, queen f6 though. There. There's knight here. Take, check. Okay, I'm not really sure. Probably let's get some pieces on the board. This is hanging all the time. Knight f4, h6, and knight h5. Okay, knight f4. He might run something like this. So my opponent is focusing on defending himself. Okay, here h6. Definitely. Knight h5. And now knight f6. He might go for this. Take. Alright. Here. Doesn't make a lot. Okay, I can at least trap the rook. What is happening with the check? There's nothing. Okay, let's trap the rook. Well, the rook is anyways trapped, so let's first grab this pawn. Let's go there. He might run some ideas. Let's go push. Okay, I still need a plan to win this one. Well, this pawn doesn't matter really. Yeah. Good way to make a win. Okay, let's go for the rematch. So we enter typical Averbach variation, where the odds are okay for black, especially when black gains the control over the c5 square. It looks pretty decent and good. Alright, my opponent is kind of letting some ideas go. There might be this coming up. Let's first push. Maybe b6 as well. Yeah, maybe this is too much for the position by itself. Maybe that's too much. Taking doesn't lead to the big things. So let's see over here. A3, B3. This is hanging. Okay, he takes. I can take. And am I still fine? Probably no. Take, push. Okay, let's take here. Like, okay, this bishop is a little bit under the self-defense, but I think rather than that the odds are fine. Let's go here. Take, check. Let's go this way. Then push. But then this is hanging. So he probably has to take. But we are about to see. Okay, he takes on e4. Check here. There. Now it's a question over the light squares. He's going for that most likely. And I have to play queen f5. Maybe bishop c8 was a better solution. Maybe I can still play rook f5, g5, take, bishop here. Okay, maybe that's alternative. I can play bishop b7, queen h4. Take here. Go back. Get him. Oh wow. Okay. It's still possible to do this. Let's get a queen active. Okay, I almost blundered my rook as well. Almost. So that is something that wasn't supposed to happen. Now he can take, but do I really care? No, I think queen f3. And there's a good source of counterplay. He has check, takes. Okay, I can take and take. I can push. I can go queen g2, initially threatening e4 and taking on b2 in some lines. Okay, let's get this. He might go rook d8, but okay, let's push here. Queen c2, take. Or I almost blundered. There we go. Queen e5 though. Rook h1 has a powerful idea. Let's go there. Threaten this. That's a free queen. Perfect. 2-0. Let's keep going. F6. Pretty unexpected way to actually face F6 overall. Let's go for this. Knight takes maybe. Now knight takes, pawn takes would be a move. He has a center control, which is very annoying though. Yeah, with e5. e4, bishop e3. Maybe also bishop e2 right away. I'm not happy with what's going on, but I might as well work around it. Bishop e3 was a question. Yeah, now it's working. All right. You'll take. I can chill out for a move, but that's all. Rook e2 is coming though. Wow. Rook f8. If he takes here, rook f8. Ooh. Selling the trick, but I don't think the trick will work out. As it didn't. And after everything, I'm only down a pawn. Which is interesting. Because the position was very critical multiple times though. Preparing for queen b8. Queen f4 would be straightforward blundering of the game. Well, I can go there. Okay, how is he going to defend this? I mean, at least it should be a draw. Well, this check is hooking me up. As a source of the opportunity. Maybe I can provide him a checkmate. At least I have a draw now. Queen e8 here. Okay, I have a draw. There's a mate. Okay, we have a draw, but I'm pretty sure I maybe had a... Yeah, there was some mate here. Oh, okay, okay. There was some mates, okay. That was pretty much tricky though. Let's go here. Boy Fordioev, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah. Yeah, it was basically so tough to evaluate this and what was going on in reality. So queen d2 f5, we'll see what happened. Why you got deleted. Finally got back to your peak. What's your peak, man? That's nice to hear as well. Nice to hear. But I spent so much time as well. The Nightbot doesn't let you to use so many captions, unfortunately. After 9 months, what was your peak? What was and what is it right now? Oh, wow. Okay. That's cool. But I'm pretty sure you can make it more. Probably you can make even more. Okay, let me go there. Hit this. There. After getting... What? How? How is that possible? How is that possible? Okay, this guy, he definitely made a misclick. Maybe he didn't. 9 months to recover. How? How you managed to recover as well? Let's go b3. Maybe bishop b2. e3. Okay, they go a6. Waste the time. Well, now I'm playing, but I'm pretty... It's pretty interesting that you... How happy you are about your recovery, so... I'm happy for you as well. Thanks for coming here. Okay, we can take... And after they take, knight c6. Or just develop first. You also stream, okay. That's nice to hear. Well, did I just blunder some source of the Greek gift attack here? It's a good question. Luckily I didn't. Yeah, I'm a FIDE master as well. Absolutely. I'm a FIDE master. Well, that's a good question. Doesn't need to be the thing necessarily. Let's go bishop a1. I just want to make sure to not blunder anything. Leading this match. Okay. Can come here. He can take. It's a good question though. It's a good question. I'm wasting too much time. Let's go g3. Pretty unsure about what's going on. Everything is wild. Maybe I should have went knight f3 and it would be more like a quiet game. But now it's a question. Okay, let's go here. No, that's... 70, 74 rapid. Well, that's still fine rating. I mean, it's not bad. If you think it's bad, it's not. Alright, maybe queen e2. Maybe let's get some pieces on the board. It's very important to get some pieces in the board before you run some option. Okay, thanks for the follow as well. Okay. Let's see. I'm overall wasting too much time here. Wasting too much time here. Wasting a lot of the time. Okay, rook c2, the idea is rook c1. Okay, let's get double rooks. No, I'm gonna blunder here if I keep doing this. Let's go there. Wow, really? Okay, that's very inspiring to hear as well. Oof, 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 oof. What a tough position in the meantime. How many followers you have? Queen f2 maybe. Okay, f4 now. Threatening g4 and hitting the bishop on over here. Well, my opponent doesn't let that happen easily. 26 seconds, so... Oh, 77 followers. Wow. Wow, that's brutal. That's so nice as well. That's so nice. Okay, let's go back. Let's take. I have nothing to lose here. Okay, that's not what I expected, honestly. Maybe I have queen g6 after everything. Wait, how did this happen? Oh yeah, now it's over. Yeah, oof. Your best win over the board. Okay, we can make a rematch. Oh my god, what a game. What a game, guys. What a game. This wasn't really a great game. It was very stressful. Because I had no plan. My best win over the board is 2000 FIDE. Okay, that's already something. I mean, it's something more serious, honestly. Because what exactly tore me? I'm a fun streamer, thank you. Thank you. I don't think that much I'm funny, but I'm more or less trying to bring some chess explanations over here. Okay, what do? I got already this line multiple times. So that's like a thing. Let's go knight c5. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We'll see. I'm trying to reach 2800 today, but this loss wasn't really easy. Not very simple. Because in reality, I had the goal, but the goal now didn't worked out. Anyway, that's how it works in chess. You have some goals. Oh wow, that's very nice. That's nice as well. Streaming isn't simple in 2025 or 6. Streaming isn't really simple. All right, I have some ideas overall going on over here. My opponent goes queen b4. Well, let's go rook f3. Maybe get some infiltrations. Okay, rook e3 and bishop a6, guys. How about that? Hit the rook. We'll look at my account after this game. Well, I'm streaming, but you can link your account in the comment, and I will look at after my stream. And that's I think that will be good to see some insights as well. Okay, now I have some ideas with rook f4. Knight e4 is coming. Well, this has to be better for black, but proving it isn't a simple job. Takes a little bit of time. Let's see, guys. He's pinned completely. This guy is pinned. So let's go there. Let's infiltrate. Queen f8, queen f4. So the idea is to try to really question out the white king and everything which he actively has in his situation. Okay, let's go there. He might go queen e3. He has b4, by the way. Wait, b4 is crazy, but not that. I don't think it's enough. He gets b4. Okay, this is getting crazy, literally. Okay, queen f4, definitely. I can take. They take. Check. Yeah, that has to work out. This has to work out. There's a check here. Queen f4. And then I take. This has to be winning. Because all of the black pieces are literally infiltrating around the white pieces, so let's go there. Threatening promotion. There are other threats as well. Okay, queen e3, then take on e2. Yeah, perfect. Alright, perfect. We got a rematch. I can do e4. Again, French. e5, a3, take, pushing h4. What do I do with this move, with this f6 move? Do I take? If I take, they get a tempo, so I'm pretty sure there has to be this type of capture. And I'll just change the things by going with this idea. Okay, c4 maybe, but c4 this, queen c7. That might be a problem. Okay, thank you for sending me a member. That's quite cool. Let's go rook h4. Rook g4, rook g7. Okay, guys, we have some gameplay going on. And that's important over here. I have rook g4 available. He might go king h8. Then if bishop d3, c4. So if c4, queen c7. And then he's aiming to take in some lines. But at least if he does c4, then he kind of shows his idea completely. Opens up everything. So that might be okay for black totally. Okay, queen c7 now threatening already this. Maybe rook f4. Or bishop f4. I was maybe supposed to sacrifice. Let's go queen d2. Okay, sacrifice is a threat, so he has to do knight g8. But I think that's powerful for me. Okay, take, push. Wait a second, I can still go rook g6. I can still take. Take. Yeah, I can still do that. So rook f5, take on h6. e6, queen d8, rook here, bishop e8. e6, take. Okay, maybe rook g6, bishop e8. I'm not really sure. Okay, let's go there. I'm threatening bishop a6, definitely. That's an idea. So if he takes, I have a mate. So I'm again down 1 minute on the clock. But that simply isn't really nice. But anyway, let's keep going. Keep trying to make the things working out over here. He goes there, I can take. He might go f4. He might go there. Check. Yeah, this has to be good enough. Okay, that has to be good enough. The position is most likely winning. Check. Take. Okay, I miss that he has this idea, but I have rook h3. Queen d5 maybe. Just go here. Defend. Okay, queen c2. Yeah, queen c2 dangerous, so maybe rook g6, but then this on castles. Some craziness. Okay. Queen d2. And if he takes king d2, he has a check. I have queen e2. Maybe that works out. Not really sure. Go king f1, and I want to bring the rook to e1. Okay, let's get queen d3 on the board. He takes, I take. And then check there, check. Okay, let's go back. Let's go there. Let's go there and g3 maybe. This is alternative. Well, I have no clue what is going on over here. Take. Okay, let's push. Oof. Okay, that was a very intense. That was very intense though. Got the win after all. Well, now I just made a blunder, but my opponent didn't really play queen h5, so that was a very big fail from him. Like, he just missed this opportunity. Now let's go here. We still have the same position which was going on overall in a few last games. We have the same line. Maybe I can go queen e7 now, a little bit to change the plans. Alright, 94. I don't think it works. Maybe there. Most importantly here is that white is not really having any tactical ideas which can work around for his position. Okay, this looks good. That looks good enough. Probably has to take. I take queen e1. There, maybe f4 right away. Maybe just a4. I want to aim for a3. Knight g3, queen g3, f4. Knight g3. Or just first a... Okay, first a3. I'm threatening to take on b2. Even behind that, he can go there, and... Okay, he might be actually having multiple issues. What? What was this? What was this? This is over. Perfect, okay. Okay, now we are about to analyze these games. Let's make an analysis. So the first game was here. Okay, it's pretty much better for white. Clearly better for white. Black has a problems. Okay, I missed this, and this. Which is funny though. Missing all of that. That's funny. But at the same time, it was better position no matter what, so it's overall okay. I would say so. Yeah, we got all of these captures. Yeah, now I wasn't really sure about the planning, but it was working out. And then he finally made it to the losing point. All right, that was the first game. Then the next game. All right, and that is f5. This is the idea, guys. We have modern defense. It's pretty questionable for white. He has to figure out his chances. That's not simple at all. Okay, he took f3, g3, this castles. And here black can even maintain knight c5, which I didn't really consider because I thought bishop c5. But how is this position going on? Okay, this is good for black. There's knight e8, knight e6. It's a classical idea. Knight e8, knight d6, being confident. It doesn't feel like there are any problems. And black is totally fine. Here I missed this, which is going crazy. Because after they take, we have knight c5. And now, guess what? His king is wide open. Like the white king is wide open and this is just over. Okay, didn't really consider that as a serious advantage for black, honestly. It felt like a different story. But now it's so obvious that this actually is super cool for black in general. Okay, that's very nice to see. Now queen f5 is the only saving option. Here he had rook d6. That's what completely changed the things. And here we got some situations. My opponent got better. But then suddenly he started dropping his edge and then finally he blundered his queen. Okay, so yeah, that was like the most stressful game. Like this draw was one or more. Okay, this game I don't even count because I think he made a misclick. Then we have this draw. Yeah, that draw is incredibly stressful either. Okay, this was really interesting one. So queen g4 is the move. So let's say he just decides to run into that, knight f3 is coming. Okay, I didn't know that serious. And now h5. Just chill out. But wait a second. What about knight e4? Bishop d3, guys. All right. That sounds pretty reasonable. And only black is slightly better. It's not like winning after this point, which is incredible. He's not winning after everything overall. Okay, that's nice to know. But how I manage? Okay, here it's now over because a lot of the combinations. And I just drew this one. Yeah, no time. There was no time. But how difficult is to find this? Oh wow. F2. Okay, that's incredible. That's definitely incredible. And then I lost my game. No, I won the game. Okay, but I don't need to see where I won. Wait, how did this? Yeah, but we had already seen this game. Then I lost. Nimzowitsch Larsen attack. A6, one of the moves. Everything is pretty totally safe. Definitely. Very typical chess book positional idea, just going for the source of the attention. So, yeah, this is like the thing. That's interesting. That's very interesting though, what happened over here. All right, guys. Yeah, this was the worst game of all the time. Anyway. Okay, let's go with the new games as well. Starting out by that. So maybe I can reach 2800. It's pretty cool. Let's start out. G6 again. So we have a typical modern defense, which overall just is the opening, which kind of gives black comfortable positions, especially when white isn't really trying to achieve his advantage, and black is comfortable with that over the time. So if he takes, now I can take in the center. Wait, is that too dangerous? I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, he has queen b4. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, wow. My opponent might just make a things. Yep. Well, it's winning for him. If he takes on d8, there's rook b4, so... Yeah, this is winning. This is terrible for black. Wow. Well, it just done no matter what. He just goes queen c6, yeah. It's just over. What a bad game. Oh my god. What a normal position and just what a bad game. What a bad few moves. Yeah, I just had to do b4 and that's it. That's enough. At this point, it's just enough. It would be completely fine. It's ridiculous how this happens. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Bishop g2, knight c3. I went with something different. e4. I'm not really familiar with the a6 move, so I just guess these options. Rook d1, maybe h3. Yeah, the idea is bishop e3 as well, stopping all sorts of knight g4, bishop g4, the things generally. We're about to see what is going to happen. He might run some crazy ideas like a sacrificing. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I can take, maybe go here. Threat is going knight c6. Might be a4. Okay, I had f4 maybe. A move before, just f4 was available. This is a little bit risky. Knight b6, yeah. Okay, I just don't like what I did. Ooh, 25. Only good thing over here is a time control. Currently. Like time management. Much better for me. Okay, let's go take, 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 and then take, I guess. Let's take. I can take. Okay, let's take. Let's go there. Should be 4. Oof, he has knight f4, which is brutal. Wow. Okay. That was good. Careless for the pawn. This has to be winning. Yeah, that was a good one. No, I'm not selling him a trick, okay? I'm not selling him a trick. I'm expecting e4. And now c6 is coming. Okay, I played this position multiple times, so he might have that, but queen d8, I guess. Okay, c6. Take, take. Maybe I should have taken with the pawn, but that's also should be alright. Oof. c8 here and f5. f5 anyway. Maybe you should have went f5 right away, no matter what. Yep. Check. And queen f7 is an idea. And then I rush over to pick up the space around the f file. He doesn't have queen b3, which is most important. b5. What? What is this? He doesn't have any ideas. Okay, that comes with the check. Yeah, this game is probably gonna be over soon. He has a check too. I can trade and take everything. Mm-hmm. White should be better here positionally. This is called quiet system. Knight b5. Ah, he might go for it. Threatening mate. Knight b7. But I'm not very happy with everything which happened. Because I can't be happy here. It's not a good position anymore. It used to be, now it's not. Oh my goodness. Used to be a great position. No, it's not anymore. Aiming to take. Which still would be horrible. Disappointing. Disappointing. Pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing. I miss bishop f4. No reason to do that, but yeah. Let's go there. Well, now after b3, there's knight a3, so that should be good enough. Okay, let's go back. Maybe this. Okay, that's something which I kind of managed to forgot about, but the position is still very optimistic for black behind everything going on. Different ideas might work out as well. Okay, let's start pushing this. Yeah, selling the trick. Okay, now he is just losing. This is a little bit weird game. Okay. Infiltrating. Go here. Okay, I think I missed a free pawn. Yeah, here. Already twice. That was like a free pawn, which I completely missed. That's a bit crazy tactics to work out. Check king h1, I guess. Queen over there. Let's hit the bishop. Wow. Rook c3, c5. This also might work out. And he just resigned. Oh, okay. That was a crazy game. I need to castle. Yeah, this is over. Played perfect games and now starting to throw again. So bad habit, so bad, very bad habit. Come on, go rook c1. Well, still trying to fight over here with a better time on the clock. Queen d5. Alright, I definitely got hooked. Still, there are maybe slight chances. There maybe. I don't think they are. Anymore. Queen c5, rook c8. Okay. Get this. Let's defend. Still trying, but knight h4 would be a fatal. Oh, knight h4, yeah. If something will work, this will. If something can save me, that's this. Yeah, every single time my opponent finds something, it just goes like I just get the 2 wins and then lose and just goes forward and that's it. What? Well, if g4, that's a bit too much, I would say. It's not unreal though. Ah. Okay. Take. Queen f3 loses for me. Queen f3. Well, white has many options to make a win here. And that's a problem. He has so many options. That's a reality. F7, Queen C, B6. Knight f5, it's over. Knight f5, just activate the knight. I can't really do so much. There's not much to do because there are no checks. Unless he's missing something here, but... Yep. Well, how likely is this about to work? I don't know. Oh, there's there's no way. No, he has multiple ways to win, I mean. That's pretty much bad. Okay. Anyway. Let's keep going. But he doesn't want the rematch, which is interesting. I was better, but doesn't matter. Was better, but doesn't matter. Okay, let's go there. Let's go here. Well, now white has a few pure outposts on d5. I think he actually maybe set it up his attacking resources super early for this opening. But now we are about to see as well what's going to happen. Rook e1, he didn't, I mean, take the pawn on e5. This is all pretty much about what is the thing. Knight g5 away. And open up that stuff, yeah. I should have went knight g5 right away. Okay, check. Just a second, threatening mate. How is he defending the mate? There's no defense, literally, guys. How this managed to happen? Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is so over. Wow. And after opening up the position, he got checkmated. That was a cool game. It's like the way I lost the last one, it way back returned to me after this one. Okay, let's go d5. I have no clue what's going on over here, but I think black is totally fine. At least I was thinking that until some point. Now it's unclear to me. Wait, what? What is this? Isn't this simply too risky? Now I develop my bishop. There's no queen e8. There's dc. Okay, this. Well, I can still go there and there. Run away from the trouble. Despite that, my opponent has some ways to try to complicate the things. Zine, welcome to the stream, man. Let's go there. Bird website. What is Bird website? I don't know what is that really. Oh, he just resigned, guys. Okay, that's good. So in this position, I'm supposed to play knight f6 and black is better. While I'm playing chess here. That's a reason why probably I'm gonna stick to this right now. Okay, guys. 2 great wins. Overall speaking, it's going fine. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 2 totally okay wins, though. Let's keep rolling. There are still chances to reach 2800. Let's see. Still waiting for the opponent. Oh, nobody wants to play. What is this? There's no opponent at this level. Yeah, we go. Okay. I play against one FIDE master from Turkey, but I don't know this one. Who's she? I don't think we played before. Oh, we played once, but she won against me. So maybe I should go for the safe line. Should be 5 check. 22 check, most likely. Two there. IG5. How does that sound? I don't think that's something crazy. I think this is fine. C3. Feels comfortable. Okay, I guess this. That's probably winning for white now. Everything feels like it's hanging. And yeah, everything is hanging. Okay, let's stay here. go for this. Making sure to not blunder anything. Wow. Should be winning, but at the same time, just want to make sure it's working out. And yeah, bishop d3, and it should work out. Okay, nice. Let's keep going. I'm not really sure into my idea, but some feeling is telling me that this should be fine. F5 at the same time feels like a move, but it's not the move. This feels okay. This is hanging. She might has to take because c5 knight c4 would cause multiple positional problems for white, though. That's honestly how the things are working out over here, most likely. Let's go there. Take, take, take. b5 might be the case. Also rook fc8. I need to find a way for this knight. Maybe if I push first, I don't know what will happen. Queen c5 later on might... Okay, this. Let's go there. I slowly work out through this position here. Queen b4. I don't care for queen b4. Let's go there. Well, I need to somehow open up the stuff. But at the same time, it's not that simple. Okay, that might be a good moment. Take, take, take. Take, 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 take. Yeah, sure. Because if takes, there's queen c3. So I'm winning a pawn. But after taking, pawn takes. Yeah, this pawn takes, surely. She has to go there. She has to take... Oh, she goes back. Okay, I didn't really expect that. Let's go for this. Let's go here. There. Okay. It's better with the knight. How this managed to happen? And now draw. Okay, okay. That was... That I don't have any comments really. Okay, I guess I do this. I kind of forgot it's the line that I play as black, but just how did that manage to happen as well? E4 might be a good move. I feel happy about the knight being on h6. He's misplaced. That's just a fact. Okay, there. Maybe knight d5. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, and again, it's completely winning. It's completely winning position. But winning this is actually a harder part. It's not like straightforward. As it seems like, because I have talked to with my pieces. Queen f7, queen f4, take, take. Take and probably d6. I can take on d6 at the end, that's the entire point. Check. Threatening this and this. Yep. Oof. I almost left my queen open to attack. I don't know why not knight f6. Go there, there, there. No, I don't have that. That wasn't smartest decision today. Is this more crazy than it actually is? Anyway, let's first bring the rook in the game. Could have moved the knight to e3. Let's take. Okay. Looks fine for me. I'm threatening 95. Okay, this is a bit crazy. Ooh, there's 92. Okay, I can take. Yeah, 95. Okay, again, I really make a lot of the risks to win a single game. Put the risk full. Check, rook e5. That should be winning. That's a draw. That's a diamond draw. Oh my goodness. Managed to win this. Hello, welcome to the stream, JVJEO. Hello. Yeah, it was pretty fine, I would say. Okay, I played this as black by myself in a long time ago. And now there are some ideas that have to be putted. Okay, 94, I believe. And then queen d3. And white should be better. Yeah, queen d3. And white is better so far, if I remember. I can take. And white has a better space. Okay, let's take. And do 95. And I feel like I'm better here. Maybe I'm not anymore, but at first it felt like it was better position for white. A3. Making sure to not blunder anything. Bishop h3, okay. Let's defend. Because that feels very safe. That feels very safe too. 95. Queen d1. Knight c4. Bishop d4. Maybe bishop g5 first. Is this really dangerous that much? I don't think so. f6. And now I can go back. Okay, this. I just take. Okay, this is drawish. But we are about to see. Rook c1 as a common idea. Yep. I have to do that, but is that correct? Can be two, take. Rook over here. Okay, that's hanging. I think that's very important to do. And now rook a7. Yeah, rook 8 is at least a draw. It's a draw, I can't really play for a more, but... Maybe I can try out to work out with f6. Who knows? Push. Take, push, push. No. Okay, let's push here, push. Okay, let's push. Push. And this. I think it's winning. Yeah, how she managed to lose this? Should be 7. And it's a Zugzwang. Yep. Looks like white is about to win. Here we go. How she managed to lose that? Let's go here. Stake. So guys, for the first time I'm playing this opening today. Thank you. Let's go c5. I finally prepared b5. Stake. Queen b6. So why the queen is super powerful here? Because she's actually just getting safe. She can't really be attacked easily. That's why she's super powerful here. Okay, and maybe knight g4. No, knight g4 would be a blunder. Okay, knight e8. I just almost blundered the game in one move. This is slight issue. Hello, welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back to everybody who went away from the stream and now they came back. Welcome back. Okay, I would like a trade here on g2, but my opponent is not going for that kind of trade. So the thing is, well, the life is good. So chess is good either. It's a good thing. You're trying to reach 2800 today, guys. And from 2714, I'm very close. Oh yeah, with 15, yes. With 15 years old, absolutely. Oh my god, okay. Oh, go there. We're gonna have taking, and then I can take. And the things are going and going. Okay, I can take there. Wow. Wow, okay. A lot. Every day. But really every day. And tournaments. Queen b7. Okay, this endgame is... It's quite difficult to evaluate here what's going on, I mean. The draw is most likely the case, but I will try to make a win because of the time control and everything. So maybe h5, h4. Maybe, okay, there. All right. Trying to get some activities. Queen b3, okay. Let's go there. Rook e2, okay, there. This one, hit this one. All of this is hanging, okay, and at the end there's nothing hanging, which is quite interesting. But my opponent, he's weakening himself over the first rank. That's a pressure. Let's open up the stuff. Here we go. The only title players I have beaten are IFM, ICM, and the Arena International Master. It doesn't matter who you beat. What matters is how you play. Like, what's your form? I used to have 2600 something, slightly before this stream. But in the last week, I managed to scale. Let's get this. Let's get check. Alright guys, I think this is pretty much winning endgame. Perfect. Well, let's change the opponent. So we got so many games. Yeah, this was interesting. Okay, I had e5 here. What? How is this working? Wow. This is better for black. The best I play is like the +21, but I can't get to the referee thing. Well, you have to scale by doing... You expose all the weaknesses so quickly. It was unclear, honestly. It wasn't super clear. Can we play a game? Well, today I'm not playing against the viewers, unfortunately. Okay, yeah, now it's like better for black. Okay, g5, yeah, g5 is a cool idea. It stops h4. g5 is such a cool idea. Alright, let's go. Get the next. Go there. #92. Maybe go back. Knight b3 as well. Okay, I didn't expect this move. a4, looking for a5. So he might needs to go back to c6 in some cases. Okay, let's go there. Knight b5. Maybe I can go knight d6. Got to go. Glad I could go catch a stream. Really enjoy your play. JVO. Okay, man. I see you are also good streamer. Thanks for being here and supporting. So see you next time. Well, guys, I'm actually not doing great here. My opponent actually has some ideas. But at the same time, we are looking forward to maybe read something. We'll see what is about to happen. Okay, let's go for this. Queen h5, queen e5. The position, it's going on. I was clearly better, but now the odds are equal probably. Okay, I don't want to trade here. This. Well, I don't want to trade, really. It might work out for some kingside attacks. I'm aiming for this. Sure. Let's take. Oof, queen f5. No, okay, misclick, which can cost me the game, really. See you. And okay, so queen b5 doesn't work. Oh my goodness, okay. Rook d1, bishop f2. I have to go with something else. a4, h4. So h4 has to be a move. Oh, wow. That's what I missed. Queen b2, queen h4. Alright, guys. Queen h4. I can take go rook d6. Let's go first here. Rook b8, bishop e5. That's like a good point. Oof. That's one option. Another option is this. But there's b5. Okay, let's go here. Okay. Maybe this. Rook c3 is what I missed. Oh, okay. Crazy. Crazy. Literally. Okay, guys, that was crazy game. We have one more to reach 2800. Okay, let's try it out. Let's go e5. Let's go there. e5 might be a move, yeah. King h2. Okay, d5, bishop g5. d5, bishop g5 as well. My opponent might go for run some ideas in general. That might be a bit uncomfortable. Anyway. Take, bishop takes. I have coming back on b7. Okay, now that's a move that I have not predicted. Take. Let's go here, b3. Take. He's seeing the things. All right. b4. Let's get this. f5. Queen c4. Maybe I could have taken, but I don't know. Okay, that sounds reasonable. All right. That was unfortunate. Okay, guys, if I win this game, it will be exactly 2800. So let's try. Let's go here. Now I'm not sure what's really going on. This knight has to arrive in the game somehow. Okay, let's go here. Now I like my position. I like it my position, but not anymore because the a5 pawn is hanging. Check, I can run. Okay, let's go for this. Bring the king forward now. This and b4 might be a plan. Okay, let's go there. He has the check here. Yep. That was so bad. Pretty unhappy for myself. Making these 2 losses anyways. Let's keep going, guys. 16 points to reach 2800. Go there. Let's go there. Knight b5. Okay, c4. p3. Oops. Almost made myself to the checkmate. Self-made the checkmated. Rook d8 and knight a7. Oh, I missed e5, but only luck saved me here. Okay, let's go queen e1. I'm okay. Here I lost the plans. Here I lost the plans. Black is much better. Maybe simplification might help out. Bad time, bad position. Let's go here. Take. I think I'm fine. But he has queen d7. Oh, okay. That's still a very powerful piece. And that's something which I didn't really expect it to be happening. Let's go here, I guess. And hit everything. Just take. Let's go there. And now, what do we have? We have unclear endgame. Where I think white should be playing for more. Oh, I missed 95. well. Okay, that was a good game. We can make a rematch. Go for the modern. He's wasting incredible amount of time with this A3, F3 stuff. And black is clearly better here. And I think now that's winning. Yeah. That should be enough. Alright, let's take. Check there, no. Well, I take. Sure, let's go for it. It's winning though. I'm up an exchange. Could have went rook d8. That's a great win. Alright, 2 more points. Come on. Okay, let's go there. Alright, here knight c7 if I'm correct. And then this a6, b5. I guess I have to take. Check. Give a check. Okay. Look over here. Now aiming for rook b4. All right. Let's get into this. Maybe I can even take. How is he going to stop multiple checks? I could have taken that bishop. Okay, rook b7. Okay, I was completely winning. Now I have to play like what is this? It was completely winning. It's still winning probably, but probability to win now drops seriously. Rook d5 loses. Take here, 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 here. Should be enough. Perfect. Alright guys, thank you for being here today. We have successfully reached 2800 on today's stream. See you next time when the goal will be 2900. Stay tuned. I'm streaming randomly, so the stream might happen very soon. Have a nice day, all of you. Bye.